come on. Create post. Live over on the tube. Live over on the tube. Little book of faces post real fast. Next. Publish. Just publish. All this extra crap you got to do. Why don't you not even publish here? Live over on the tube. What is up, y'all? All right. Quick little Facebook post. Are we live? We got audio. We got video. Are we good? I've seen a little glitch on the screen. I tell you what, I'll get into that here in a second. We good? We got audio. We got video. Yep, we're good. We are good. Cool. I usually, well, I still am right now. I'm using the GoPro 9 to stream with. If any of you guys and gals have the GoPro 9, and I think a new update came out like March, something like that. For whatever reason, I just got notified on my app that I had the new update, or I needed to update the GoPros. And it's like, dude, it whacked out the cameras. Like, you can't connect to your phone. You can't connect to the remote. If you do, then you get a green screen and it goes in this like on-off loop. So like right now, all my GoPros are trashed. I can use them for this, but I can't like record with them because they're just freaking whacked out. I'm ready to throw them in the garbage. The worst thing I could have done was get rid of my 5s. My 5s were fantastic. I wanted the 9s for the forward-facing screen there, but man, they've been a headache ever since I've got them. Anyways, enough of that. Let's do a quick little roll call. Mad Matt in the house. What's up, dude? Mad Matt, maybe not anymore because this was at 6:26. How you been, buddy? Chops Bassin, Scott, Little Tommy, Michael. What's up, dude? Big Jim in the house. What's going on? My dude Scott. What's Michael say? Only guy with more tackle than Debo and Bass Geek. I was trying to get them guys on here today or tonight, and that's how I was going to introduce Debo, the guy with the most tackle on YouTube. Fish and Fix. Mainstream, what's up, my dude? How you been, man? Hope all's well, buddy. Mr. Gambit 2000. I think it's been like, what, 2-3 weeks since I've been on here? I've been kind of slacking. Not really. Been getting home late from work. Braden, what's up? What just happened? Andy, Caro, what's going on? Good to see you. Julie, good to see you. How do y'all have to go to bed soon, though? I do apologize for the later stream, but I got to get here in time to shower first before I get down here. I want to bring like grease and all that down in my tackle room. We do get pretty greasy washing trucks. That's the thing about grease, man. If you get a little bitty dot of grease on you, it like spreads like it's terrible. One little dot turns into like all over your body, all over your truck, everywhere. It's terrible. My dude, Joseph Keller, what's up, man? TJ, I'm going to tell you a story, then ask you a question. All right, dude, I'm down. Tell away. And let me know what's going on with all you guys. Are you on the board? I'm sure if you're in Canada, I don't even think your bass season has started yet. Hopefully, majority of you guys and gals are on the board. How's the weather? I'm sure it's windy and rainy. That wind and rain will just not give in. I think tomorrow is blowing 25, 80% chance of rain, 80% chance of rain on Thursday. Of course, Thursday's my day off to fish. 80% chance of rain, thunderstorms. Fantastic. You always see those little memes on Facebook and all that, like during work, it's like calm and all that, and your days off, it's like just terrible. Except now it's like terrible all the time. The wind has never stopped, and the rain, well, it basically ain't stopped much either. Oh man, this year needs like a redo. Bendito, what's up, buddy? Fish and Fix, getting ready to hit some Tourney X action Friday through Tuesday. Very cool, man. Very cool. I'll probably get on the water on Friday. I need to spool up some new reels. I've been meaning to do that. Haven't got around to doing it. You guys will probably see a rod unboxing on Thursday if I can get that edited. Old Jay Bird, what's up, TJ? We got skunked over the weekend. Muddy water. Muddy water, man. It's basically all I fish. And I tell you what, with all this rain, man, it's like so muddy. Man, Matt, you are on, dude. Cool, bud. Good to see you, man. Can't complain. Super busy with work, but I'm glad to be working. Trey says, who? Don't know what that is. What's going on, Nick? Why is the screen jumping around? Hopefully the stupid camera ain't screwing up this. Anyone just tuning in, if you got a GoPro 9, do not do the new update, especially if you're hooking it up to the phone app or the GoPro remote. Dude, they're whacked out, man. They are whacked out. I would just go buy the 10s if they didn't have a terrible overheating issue as well. But this whole green screen shutting off loop deal that the 9s are doing with this new, I want to say, did you guys even like test this update? Did you know what it was going to do to all these cameras? I mean, and everyone's having the same issue. If you Google it, it's freaking stupid. What's going on, Nigel? How you doing, bud? Fisherman 83. All right, Joseph says, fishing last week in top waters. There was spook, one knocker, explosion, hook set, and the fish pulled the treble hook off the lure and left the split ring. Okay. Assuming it must have been in the split and wasn't tightened down, I'm assuming. And now you say, now what split ring and treble hook would you use to replace the one pulled off? I would either use a Mustad or probably an Owner. Treble hook Gamakatsu is another good one as well. You said, is there a spook? I would probably use a round bend for any type of like top water jerkbait. I prefer a round bend versus like an EWG style. And I'd probably say probably in a size 3. But like I talked about in other videos, the size split rings will vary from brand to brand. But you'd probably be safe with a size 3 from Owner. Usually the split rings that I use are usually from Owner. Ovals I use Bass Pro, but usually all of my round split rings I use are from Owner. Yeah, I'd go with the 3, and like I said, Mustad, Gamakatsu, Owner. You can't go wrong with any of those for the hook. Ray, my dude, what's going on, buddy? Hope all is well, man. What's going on, Josh? Wait alive on my day off. I wasn't sure I was going to make it. I didn't have my wife advertise it till just a couple hours ago. What's going on, Kevin? Great day on the lake. Crappie fishing today. There's a few times during the year I tell myself I'm going to go crappie fishing. Then I get to the lake and I pull out my bass gear. Joseph, good to see your face. Good to see your comment, man. Good to see your comment. Let's see. Don't let Jaybird lie. I beat his butt. I caught a decent little bass on the black and blue Freaky Frank with the chartreuse tail. My first one on a plastic. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Jaybird getting whooped. Greetings from New Brunswick, Canada. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning in. I tell you what, everyone stay on to the end of the stream. Got a little giveaway. Don't have to do anything for it. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff down here. We got the little Booyah one knocker. We got some Zuki bugs. We got some Yum swim baits. We have a few 1/2 ounce of the Booyah. Those are, what do they call those? I can't think of the name. These are the Mobster swim jigs, half-ounce Mobster swim jigs. 3 of those in there. A little top water. What do they call those things? Little sunfish from Coppers. We got the Lunker Hunt Easy Prey. Another top water there. We got some bruiser baits, super swimmers. We got some Aaron baits, the dragon tails. We got some yum dingers. We got some money craws. So I don't know, $50, $60 value, whatever it is. Just stay on to the end of the stream and we'll pick a winner live. What's going on, Jeff? Andy, how many trucks do you wash per day? Today wasn't too bad. We probably did, I don't know, mid 50s, 60s or so. Through the week, we probably do anywhere from, I don't know, maybe, we could get up to probably 400 to 500. Just depends which ones come down. I'm going to say average through the weekend, I probably do anywhere from 300 to 400 trucks a week. That's why I am 41 years old, and I feel like I'm pushing about 73. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been doing this for 20. How old am I? 41. Oh my gosh. 41. Started when I was 13. What is that? 28 years? I've been doing my 28 years. Man, to think how many trucks I have washed over 28 years. Somebody do the math. Man, I probably could even years ago with the stuff we were doing. You could probably even average it 400 to 500 trucks a week and some weeks could have actually been more. Somebody do the math. 400 or 500 trucks a week for 28 years. I don't know how many trucks I've washed. No, don't tell me. I might faint. Christopher, my dude, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Nick says, got my first multi-fish catch day today, right before the rain hit. Joseph, heck of a day, man. 9 in the boat, above 2 pounds. Very cool. 100 degrees, no kidding. I'd love a 100-degree day. I would kill for a 100-degree day, sunny, no wind. I would take that all year long versus this crap that we have now. I guess why I get so aggravated with it is because, I got to work out in it. I'm not, I don't have a desk job. I'm not inside. So it's like on my day off, do I really want to go fight the wind all day? No, not really. Not really. Always sunny in Southern California. And then just tuning in here, just so if you're new, we never have a topic on these things. We just talk, hang out, catch up. A lot of you guys talk amongst yourselves in the comments. We're just passing some time, giving some stuff away, having a good time. That's what these lives are all about. We don't have a topic. I like to interact with you guys. I don't like to bring in somebody on here and ignoring all of you. I like talking with you guys, getting to know you guys, and you guys can ask me anything. It can be about fishing, it can be about work, it can be about whatever. Carol just got a tornado warning. Yep. I seen thunderstorms. It's all in the red, and I think the next couple days here. Let's see here. Thunderstorms tonight. Storms may contain strong gusty winds tomorrow. Have a plan. Be prepared. That's fantastic. Wednesday, same thing. Let's see. Your bass doesn't open till third Friday in June. No kidding. And I'd be moving. Christopher says it's not raining out this way. I've been fishing though. That's cool. It's cool. Yeah, dude. Illinois weather, man. Matt says the Illinois weather has been so bipolar. It's unreal. Dude, it's been a joke, man. Michael says got a few a week ago. 2.5 pounds. There you go. 2.5. That's a solid bass. So Matt, I've been seeing some of your new videos. What are you doing? Soft plastics and all that? Start your own business or something, dude? That would be cool. Cody says, sweet first live I've caught in a while. Got the new boat yesterday and started the break-in process. Very cool, Cody. Congrats on the new boat, man. Scott, beautiful weather. It's awesome, dude. Enjoy it, man. Little Tommy got a 4-pounder a week ago on a spinnerbait, and this week was 90 here in New York. I'll take it, man. I love the heat. Colorado got snow 2 days ago. Hey, James, good to see you, buddy. Hope all's well, man. Fish and Fix is we're sending the rain from Nebraska. It will be on the way in a day or two. It'll be here tonight. Thank you, buddy. I do appreciate that. I think it'll be here like 1 in the morning, if I remember correctly. And I hate all these pop-up thunderstorms because half of them bring hail. And when I know there's thunderstorms, like I can't sleep at night because as soon as I hear it, I'm taking my truck and going to the gas station just because I don't want to get hail damage. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Hey, Matt, I thought you got GoPro 9s last year. Did you do that update, that new update? If you didn't, don't do it, man. Blake says, nothing like getting new tackle over the winter. Then Iowa weather slaps you in the face with a slow spring. I hear that, dude. Mad Matt, have you ever used any of the 13 Fishing top water baits? I have, and I wish I knew which one it was. Actually, I think it's right here. This one here, and I don't believe I was a big fan of this one. And it's more of I would call it more of like subsurface. It really didn't stay on top all that well. And I tell you what, I fished this with Phantom Fishing, and I remember there was an issue with it. I believe it was this blade having some drag, and it wouldn't allow it to walk real well. It's like you had to do it super fast up on the surface. If you let it get down any, it wouldn't walk. Like I said, it was last year. I don't remember it all that well, but I do remember us having issues with this one. I think it's called the Spinwalker 108. I believe it was that blade though that was really causing the issues. That's the top water that I've used from 13. Had a decent day yesterday. The clouds and coming storm held off the heat. Fishing on Hope. Just caught my first bass. 7-inch glide bait. You fish any big swim baits? I don't. I wouldn't even call it a big swim bait. The only one that I really fish, what do they call that even? River to Sea S-Waver 168, I believe it is. I'm sure most people don't consider that big. And I think the only bass I really caught on that was about as big as the bait. I just don't have a ton of confidence in swim baits. Something I'd like to get into. I ain't done it. What's going on, Dad? Oh, Nigel says, good evening, Jim. New PB a couple of weeks ago. 592 smallmouth. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats, dude. 592. Bet that put up one heck of a fight. That's awesome. Looks like we got a donation pop up here. I do appreciate that. What's going on, man? Caught my first bass this week. That's right. I seen that on Facebook. 486, dude. That was an awesome bass. I was so stoked. Hopefully get out this weekend to the families. Oh, no kidding, dude. Well, dude, I appreciate the $5, man. You did not have to do that. Congrats on the new PB there, and be safe this weekend, buddy. Oh, Ralph. Good old boy there. He came up and fished with me last year. We need to get him on some better fish, though, this year. Hopefully you come back, buddy. That was a good time. Christopher says, what's going on with you today? Have you been fishing lately? I have not been. I didn't go last week. Did not go last week. The week before that, a bit slow for me. I'll probably have a little short video coming out on that. Small bass, big catfish, about an 8 or 9 pound catfish I caught, but it wasn't a good day for bass fishing for me. Yeah, I didn't get out last week. Plan was to go Thursday this week and Friday. So we'll see what the weather does. Joseph says, well, shoot, I got Eagle Claw, Trocar 3X, extra wide gap, short shanks, trebles, and VMC split rings. Dude, You're fine, dude. Truck R makes an awesome hook, and VMC is solid as well, dude. We all have our favorite brands, you know. That's what I was just thinking off the top of my head. So those are solid as well. And using a Truck R 3X, it's like a 3X strong. That's a pretty solid hook, right? Wide gap, short shank. Bendito says, what hook do you like to rig up on a 10-inch power worm? I talk about that in one of my last videos. We were using the XO ribbon, but the video was, let's see here. It's called, Are You Making This Mistake? Don't Do This. You can see that one right there. That one right there with the check marks with the X's on it. Go to that video there. I rig one up and tell you guys which hook I like to use. But I use the Mustad. It is they call it the Grip Pin Big Bite hook. It's a round bend offset, but that particular round bend offset has a bit bigger gap to it, a longer shank, and a longer neck. I use a 5/0. If you're using a different brand, you may want to go up to a 6/0, but a 5/0 in that particular hook is what I use for all my 10-inch worms. Richie, my dude, what's up, man? Caught my first depth 250 fish on Saturday. No kidding, dude. 22 inches, 7 pounds, 8 ounces. You dog. Just keep rubbing it in, man. I might be down there, possibly. Depends how work goes this weekend. I might be down there Sunday. Just for the holiday Sunday. Probably come home Monday. My wife just wants to lay by the pool and relax down there. I'll probably lay by the pool and fall asleep. Oh, somebody's doing the math. I'm curious. Oh my gosh, don't even tell me this is the number. Which one? Everyone's got different numbers here. They're all stupid. That's too many. 627,000 trucks. I expected it to be more, really. Yeah, 400 to 500 trucks. Years ago, yeah, we were washing just a couple accounts that I can think of, like when we were washing car haulers. That was 100 car haulers we were washing a week. When we were doing U.S. Food, that was another 100. Just those two accounts was a couple hundred. FedEx was another couple hundred. Yeah, it could even be more than that. I'd say a solid average 400 to 500. And you're saying that's what it is? Over 600,000 trucks. No wonder all of our shoulders are killing us. Fish and Fix. What weight do you use for a shaky head worm? Probably 3/16 I use the most. I'd say 3/16 is a good bet there. I don't go too heavy. Eighth. I'm sure I have a good variety. I know I do. Eighth, 3/16 and quarter. Probably 3/16 I grab the most. For sure. Keep in mind too, I'm not fishing very deep at all. 5, 6, 7 foot. TJ, you get the first gen top spins. Top spins. Probably not, because I'm not even sure what that is. I'm going to say no. Kate, have you used East Coast jigs? I'm thinking about getting some, just trying to do lots of research. The only ones that I've used, haven't thrown them a lot. They are the ones, I think it was like a finesse jig. They got the feathers in them. I don't remember the name of them. That's the only one that I've used from East Coast. And I've only thrown them a handful of times, so I don't really have any input on them. They look awesome, I tell you that. I can't say I've ever heard anything bad really about East Coast. I know the sale from Tackle Warehouse just started, and I plan to pick up their they got one that looks like a Pit Boss almost, and then their Chatterbait trailer. I plan to pick those up for sure. I think I got the email last night that sale is live now. I think it's 15% off over there. Probably get quite a few people who would watch you wash. What? Probably get quite a few people who would watch you wash trucks. Oh, video. You know, it's crazy you say that. There's a lot of like detail channels. Man, they get like stupid views of somebody washing a car. Yeah. Morgan says, you have washed 537,600 trucks in 28 years. That's a lot. That's a lot. So by the time I retire, it'll be over 1 million. What's your food? What's Christopher saying? What's your food? What's your favorite? What's your food? What's your favorite creepy color? I don't know, dude. I'm not sure what you want to know about the food. Creepy color? I don't know about that either. I don't know. I don't know. Joseph Keller, that's right, man. Hit the thumbs up. I'm surprised we got 65 people on here. Like I said, I didn't advertise this till late. And I took out the Tattoo limited edition impressive Shimano World Pop. Yeah, dude, it's an awesome reel. Awesome reel. Looks killer too. Yeah, man, dude. GoPro 4s. Don't get rid of them. Like I said, my 5s are awesome. The 9s have been a pain in the butt. Matt says, yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. Want to get everything down pat and perfected before I start advertising. Should be a fun process if I can shoot you an email. I'd love to send you something to fish. Heck yeah, dude. Sure, man. I'd love to check them out. Top Water West, what's up? I did update the Hero cheese toast. Oh, you updated the 9 and it's a no good? Because I talked to GoPro today and they said you need to do this and this and this. Well, we've been Googling all over the internet and all that, or whatever heck you call that. I don't know. Anyways, we found like the GoPro, what they're telling people to do. All right. So we did all that like 3 times and GoPro's telling us to do that. Well, we already did all that. So now they said they escalated the issue. Basically, they don't know what to do. They're going to call me back in 2 days. I said, well, I need these cameras to shoot video on Thursday. So all I know is they said, well, I put that in the notes that you need your cameras. Thank you. I don't know what's going on with that. But I mean, why would you put out an update that jacks up the cameras? I mean, and I like to run a couple views, so I use the remote to start them at the same time. So, and you can't hook, as soon as you hook them up to the quick app or the remote, green screen. And what's stupid is I restart, or what do you call that? What do you call it? Factory resetted them all. Then I downloaded the, because you can do the update over the phone. I downloaded it to the card, put it in there how they said to do it. Everything worked fine. Got it hooked up to the phone, the remotes, tried it a bunch of times. I went to shoot video yesterday, turned it on, hooked it up to my phone to change one of the options, green screen shut down. A lot of people are saying that they're not even sure there's a fix for it. Really, all they need to do is give you the old update. You know what I mean? Let us go backwards. It's freaking dumb. It's freaking dumb. Oh yeah, dude, I'm sure Top Water is popping, man. I was even thinking about today. Tie on a buzzbait on Thursday. I know my son Mike. I think actually I don't think his last day is Friday, but he's staying home. He wants to catch some fish, so I think we're gonna head out to the ponds on Friday for sure. He is super pumped to do a lot of fishing this summer, so you'll see a whole lot of him. Fishing, wife, life. How is your balance? I don't even know. I don't know how to even say that. Late nights. I don't even know. There's not much of a balance. You know, my wife is a medical paralegal, so she's plenty busy on her own. And there's a lot behind the scenes that she does on YouTube for me. And then, of course, she has to edit the videos. And then she runs the truck washing business as far as all the billing and paperwork and everything for that. As far as how that goes, she does all that. Of course, I'm out washing the trucks. I'm shooting the videos. Um, the time it takes to do the comments, the emails. There's not a lot of I don't know, good quality time. You just make the best of it. And to be honest with you, the channel is where it needs to be. If you look at I know there's ways to go to people's channels and see what they make, and if you just go by views, this channel doesn't make a ton of money. But my sponsors take really good care of me. So, as really right now, I could quit washing trucks and go full time. But I'm not a fool. I make too much money from washing trucks just to give that up. But if I could find a couple solid crews that I could trust, I would move to Branson tomorrow and go full time YouTube, knowing that the wash business was in good hands. But I don't believe I'm going to find that anytime soon. Just with some of the guys I've talked to and a couple guys that I've interviewed and all that, I'm not really sure how that's going to go. So I'm a bit hesitant to just put anybody in this spot because I'll probably lose the business the next week. So I got way too much time into it to just to let it go. So that's why I haven't gone full-time YouTube. If I would, that's kind of what I'm getting at here. If I'd go full-time YouTube, then I'd have a lot more time with my wife. So trying to juggle YouTube, the wash business, and everything that she's doing, it is hard to find time. But it is what it is. Just make it work. But she's not one of those she never says, "Oh, you can't go here, you can't go there, you can't do this." We both got things to do. We just do it, and we see each other whenever we can. Mad Matt, have you found another square bill that compares to your Bomber Square A Tennessee Shad? I don't. I know you got a ton of backups. Another one that's as good as that one. The KVD 1.5 would be the next one in line, but for whatever reason, I always catch bigger bass on that bomber. And again, I don't know what it is. What's so special about that bait? I have no idea. But it's just a consistent big fish catcher. If I couldn't, or if that one was if I didn't have that one anymore, what would I throw in its place? Oh, that's a tough one, actually. Probably, probably what I would probably throw. I don't think it has a rattle, though. Probably, if I couldn't fish the bomber anymore and I needed a replacement, that size and all that, I'd probably go the Spro 50. Would probably be that one. Spro 50. Or Bandit 100s. Probably Spro 50, though. Scott, the new Hakai. I talked to Akuma about that, and I'm not really sure if I can talk about it, but yeah, I'm not sure I can talk about it. But I don't believe there'll be a new Hakai coming out. If you can read between the lines there. But yeah, just basically Akuma didn't even know about that reel, and I'll leave it at that. Julie says, I'm really liking Thunderhawk's grunts and 6-inch hybrid and finesse jigs. TJ second channel, truck washing. There won't be any time to edit the videos, man. And I'm not even a huge channel, but just trying to put out, a couple of videos a week. Like I said, and there's a lot of stuff that you don't see that goes on with YouTube that you have to do. Especially if you have sponsors, there's meetings. There's a lot of things to do. I probably put more hours in with YouTube than I do my truck washing business. Again, a lot of that you guys will never see. You'll never know. But there's no way we could do a second channel with washing trucks. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Dude, get on the crankbait bite, man. I'm so addicted to it. I love it. And it's funny, I never even used to fish hard baits. I was all soft plastics until the lake that I fished the most, until they really started dumping rock in there. I was all soft plastics. But once I picked up square bill and all that rock, dude, and I just love the bite. I mean, the GoPros, they're solid cameras, but once you get into the higher end GoPros, they're giving you better quality, but in return, it just makes the camera overheat. But again, that's not even the issue that I'm having now. The issue I'm having now is this update screwed everything up, and the screen's going green, and it's in this like on and off loop mode. It just keeps shutting itself off and on. The cameras are good, but like I said, I think they were better, back at the 4, 5, and 6 versus these newer ones where, like I said, they're just putting too much into these cameras, and they don't have a fan. There's no way to keep them cool. So I mean, that's definitely a big issue. I think they were even saying they're trying to keep the price down. That's why they kept them the price that they're at. They didn't add a fan and all that. I mean, I'd rather pay more money for the fan knowing I could use my camera, because in the next few weeks or a month or so, when it gets like, 90 degrees or whatever, I can't even use these things because they shut down within an hour. I remember frog fishing last year. I want to say it was around this time. I think it was much hotter this time last year than now, but I had the camera up on a boomstick. It was like within 30 minutes, man, the thing just kept shutting down on me. I had to keep swapping cameras after a while. It was so aggravating. I just kept them off. But yeah, the better they are, the quicker they shut down on you, overheating. Is the Debo meetup going to happen this year? Hank actually was already supposed to come here and fish, but his plans that he had to come down this way, I guess they canceled on him, so he didn't even bother coming down here. So I really don't know. Yeah, Hank was supposed to come down in May, and like I said, his plans changed, so that never panned out. Matt says, "Yeah, I updated the 9. I've been looking it up and reading like you. I can't do nothing with them. I bet we gotta wait for another update." It don't make any sense. I mean, why put the update out? I mean, did they not even like try it before they put it out? And see, I'm shooting on one now. And I shot a video with it yesterday. I can still shoot video, but as soon as you hook them up to anything, green screen. Matt, I know I'm behind on comments here. I think I just talked about this earlier. Yes, we do have plans to move down to Table Rock in the future. Um, but like I said, I need to find some crews for the wash business. I just can't give it up. I was even talking to my wife, to be honest, about moving my schedule around because she still looks down there daily. I've been talking to her about if we found like the perfect house, like if it was exactly what we want. I thought about moving my schedule around where I could be here 3, 4 days in a row and be down there for a few days until I found, some different crews to run the wash business here. That's an option if we find like the perfect house. I'm not going to do that for like any house. It would have to be the exact house that we want. I told her I would do that for that. So she looks down there, like I said, dang near daily. And we're still trying to find a house here in the meantime, just because we've grown out of this house. I mean, there's no room for this house anymore. And I love to have a 3-car garage because I'm sick of running to the gas station in the hailstorms. But yeah, the plan is still to get down there. And like I said, I'm ready now. The channel is where it needs to be, but I just can't give up the wash business. Spoke Junior and Bone, my go-to top order. You guys like walking baits better, or buzz baits? Man, I love a buzz bait. I might love a buzz bait every bit as much as I love a frog. That's a good one. Frog, this or that. Frog or buzz bait? What you got? Frog or buzz bait? What's going on, Simon? The Lucky Crafts 1.5s. Man, I got a lot of the older ones too, the Rick Lund ones. Where's that box at? Might be in the boat. Okay Fishing. Hey, man, my first TNL for a long time. Glad to have you, man. Joseph says, thank you for the truth and no BS in your vids. Fish on. My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Just keeping it real with you guys. Julie, what are they replacing the Akuma Helios with? The rod. I have no idea. I think there's a hole really in the lineup because they've eliminated the Helios rods. They've eliminated the EVX rods, and I don't understand that because so many of you have talked to me about the EVX rods and bought the EVX rods, and they said sales weren't good enough, so they had to ditch them. But with as many as you I talked to about those rods, I just cannot believe that, unless all you guys are the only ones buying them and nobody else is. But that had to be a good seller. I can't believe they got rid of the EVX and the SX, the Helios SX. So that leaves them with the Serrano and the Ceros. But both of those rods have extra fast action. That's why I don't use them that often, because I like a bit softer action. So from there, you got if you eliminate the Ceros and the Serrano, from there you move up to the TCS, and majority of those are mod fast actions. I mean, you can still Texas rig and jig fish with those rods, but they're still on the soft side. Before that was the EVX, and they were fast, but still a bit on the soft side. But there's more of a faster action compared to the TCS. Then after the TCS went to the Helios, which they've now eliminated, and now they have the Psycho Stick. So there's a pretty good jump in price from the TCS to the Psycho Stick. But in the Psycho Stick, I'm going to say it's kind of along the lines of the EVX. It's kind of, even though it's a fast action rod, it's still on the soft side. But that really bummed me out, and I didn't even know about it, that they eliminated the SX and the EVX. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to replace it with, but those were like two of my go-to rods, and I'm like super bummed to see them gone. And I knew those rods so well. I knew exactly what they would do, what weight I could put on them, what I like to use them for. I feel like now I got to like rework my whole system, because, and what really sucks, I got rid of a lot of my EVX last winter because I was going to order a bunch of new ones, and now I can't even order them. It's such a bummer that those rods are gone. Anyways, yeah, I don't know what they're going to replace it with, but it sure sucks that they eliminated those two series. I mean, the TCS is really what sold me on the Akuma rods, but I really come to like those other couple series there. Now they're gone. And that cranking rod in the EVX line was super solid. They had a weight range where it was pretty much good for everything: lighter cranks, medium, a little bit heavier, and all that. Where the TCS doesn't load that light of crankbait. You have to jump up to the guide select, which loads at 3/16. But still, that EVX medium heavy was a perfect cranking rod, and it's gone. It sucks. Oh, the got your PB on the 6 cents. That's cool, man. That's cool. I see you, Ray. You sent me something, buddy. I'll check that out after the stream. South Jersey, what's going on? Everyone stick around till the end of the stream here, because I got a big giveaway for you guys. Stay on, and you are entered. We got some Zuki bugs, a little lipless, some swim baits, some Yum plastics, some Mobsters swim jigs, some more plastics. We got a live target top water. We got the easy prey. So I don't know, $50 value or so. Stay on to the end, and we'll pick us a winner. What's going on, Nathan? How you doing, buddy? Fishing Fix has a GoPro 7 on an aluminum frame housing. It took care. No kidding, dude. It took care of the overheating. I may have to try that. I may have to try that. Ray knows what's up, man. The buzz bait. Yeah, man, I had a good year on the buzzbait last year. Yes, I'll be trying the Z-Man toads. I picked up a few of those on one of my last orders at Carl's. Joseph likes the walking bait is my go-to type of order, but they will wear your arms out. Frog, both, good choice. More confidence in the whopper plopper than a frog or buzzbait. Ray sent me a picture. His best buzzbait, my best buzzbait I have a picture of. Let's check it out now. Are your best fish? There you go, dude. My dude Ray, man. There you go, dude. A stud with a stud. Solid bass, man. I love me a buzzbait bite. Okay, if you can only fish with one lure rest of your life. What's it going to be? And not one of the things like you have to catch a fish to eat or nothing like that. Like if you can only fish with one lure the rest of your life, are you going to pick a crankbait? You're going to go for top water? Like, what's it going to be? I want to know. The evergreen gizmo floating jig, I never even heard of it. So no, I've not. I've never tried it. Oh, I ought to try it. Yeah, maybe I should because I never heard of it. Evergreen gizmo floating jig. Christopher wants to know. I want to know what color cream base. What? I want to know what color cream base do you like to use and cream base. I don't know, dude. Cream base? I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I do not know. Steve says, okay, TJ, the first gen top spin is basically a jig head with a spinner on top of the head, not the bottom like an underspin. The first gen top. Oh, wait. Top spin. Top spin. I think Debo put a video out, didn't he? Top spin the other day. Yeah, Julie, man, I was bummed. I was bummed. Especially with the SX. That was an awesome rod. The SX could be one of the most comfortable rods that I've held in hand. Something with that reel seat. It was awesome. Love my TCS Akai. 100%. Are you liking the go-to Guggen rod? I love it and have pulled many fish from waters with it this year. Very light. No, I haven't even used that one yet, to be honest with you. I bought another one of those, which you guys probably know that. I bought another one of the green Inceptions to go on that, but I have not used the go-to yet. The only one I've used, the Guggen green rod that I've used was their what is it, their jerkbait or top water rod. It's a shorter one. I don't know which one it is. Might be their might be a twitch rod. I think that's what they call it, twitch rod. They're also never in stock when I look. Kuma rods, the Helios. Yep. Oh, Helios reel. No kidding. The Helios reel is on clearance on Tackle Warehouse. No way. Well, I guess I'll take your word for it. I was going to look, but if it is, it is. No way. I did not know that they were getting rid of that reel too. Maybe the Hakai could be replacing the Helios. I guess if they discontinue the rod, they might as well discontinue the reel. Yeah, I bet the Hakai is replacing the Helios reel. So what I'm hoping is that Akuma makes a larger version and spool for the Hakai. I'd imagine they're going to keep expanding on that line. Leanne, what's going on, babe? How you doing? Good to see you. Just got out of band practice. That's cool. Why do these comments keep jumping around here? Joseph says 74 watching, only 49 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up, folks. We got 80 in here now, so hit the thumbs up if you have not already. Do appreciate that. The SLX MGLs. Yeah, I got the Corrado, man. I love it. Yep. I've used some Option Swim Jig. I like it. Actually, the video, what was that video? Top 3, maybe? My top 3 video I did, I don't know, a week or 2 ago. The fish that came off in the beginning of that video was on the Mobster Swim Jig. But I did drag her over a log, though. The thumb bar feels like cheap plastic or flexes a little. On the Hakai, yeah. There's some changes I would make to it as well. The top hood or whatever you want to call that, the nose, I would change that. The thumb bar, definitely the handle. All right, here we go. Only can fish one bait the rest of your life. We got some answers here. All right, Yum Dinger, jig from Matt, chatterbait, Texas rig, Cinco. Well, Joseph says Zoom U vibe worm, swim jig, Cinco, chatterbait, swim jig. I do love a swim jig. Little crappie calf swim jig. Julie says, I'll take them all. I like to use buzz baits for snake heads. No kidding. Jig, beetle spin. Christopher says, I have a pair of those monkey grips and grubs that slip on through your hands, your hand fingers. I have a pair of those monkey grips and grubs that slip on through your hands, fingers. Cool. I'm not 100% sure what you're talking about, but that's awesome. He says, and they are so comfortable on my hands. So, dude, that's awesome. Very cool. I'm glad they are comfortable on your hands. One bait would be a pitching jig because I can do anything with it. Good call. Good call. Debo did on the top spin, yeah. Yeah, I thought I seen that. I haven't watched that video, but I did see it and put it out. Christopher says, for the rest of his life, I would use top water. I would use a frog because they do work, those top water frogs. I like using them. Frog's a fun one, man. Frog is a fun one. That's what I said. No way you could replace a Helios with a guy. Craziness. I'm more bummed about the rods, though. The reels are nice, no doubt. But I fell in love with the brand with those rods. And now they're eliminating the ones that I like. So I'm not real happy about it. I mean, the Cycle Stick's awesome, no doubt. But the EVX at like $110, man, that was a awesome rod. Bruce, I picked up the green reaction with Corrado DC for 160 a few weeks ago. DC took some getting used to. Really? I like the DC. Don't loosen that tension knob up too much. That affects the brakes on it. You just want to take the play out of the spool when you adjust that one. Yeah, the Corrado 70 MGL is awesome. I got fluorocarbon on that now. I think I'm going to put some braid on it and just use it to pitch grass. No, I am still waiting on the 70 and the 80. They're on order. I don't have them yet, but I'm getting them direct from Iowa. I'll have them though. I will have them. I'm getting ready to spool up some Abu reels too. You guys are asking about. I got a handful of those in. Some Garcias. Looking forward to playing around with those. I'm going to use the Ike reel. A handful of you guys have been asking about that one the most. I'm going to use that one, I think, probably Thursday for some chatterbaits. Gonna put some 15-pound InvisX on it. That's my plan. Oh man, don't even talk about the Metanium, dude. That's one of my favorites. Oh, Ray says 1 bait, 6-inch rubber worm, Aaron's Magic. Fantastic call, buddy. DT6, one of my favorites. Love a spinnerbait. I have not used those yet. I picked those up a few weeks ago. Have not used the shaking my head, shaky heads. I do believe Brian Latimer, he did make a video on that, on why he designed the bait that way and all that. There's not enough hours in the day to use all the new tackle that comes out. And I'm already thinking about what I'm going to buy on Memorial Day sale. Clayton, what's going on, buddy? Really, where did we just talk? We never have anything like planned. There's no topics. We just chit chat, talk, give some stuff away. That's all we do. Just passing the time. Appreciate you joining, though. I like getting to know all you guys and gals. I would like to get Phantom Fishing back on here, though. Me and him have a good time together, but he just does not have great signal out there where he lives, and he's always cutting in and out. These comments are awful jumpy tonight. Well, John says, "What's up from Texas? Sorry I'm late. Just got done with an intense Monopoly game with my daughter. My wife and kids, they won't play with me anymore. They think I'm cheating or something because I always win. I'm just lucky. I love Monopoly. I like them better when they're shorter games. Sometimes I'm all nighters. It gets a little old, but it's a fun game." Richard, my dude, what's up, buddy? Just realized I was live, huh? Did you see my post on the Book of Faces? Favorite color when fishing muddy water. If I'm cranking or spinnerbait, something white, soft plastic, black and blue. Or a black, or really a June bug, something dark. I do really well with this purple too. That's why that chatterbait color from Casso, Purple Phantom, it's one of my go-tos in muddy water. Yes, sir, man. Christopher said, "I would like to fish with you sometime. That would be sweet. Be sweet to fish with you, man." Have you seen the new BIOS bomb? Have I seen them? Of course I've seen them. I got the tubes here on the wall. We got a box full of the Vile minnows. We got some Exo Neds in here. Have I seen them? I got them, boy. I actually did a rigging video on the tube the other day. Yes, sir. Hook sets are free. What's going on, buddy? Hey, Jim, which baits have you tried for the first time this year and been impressed with? First time, brand new baits. Have I tried anything really brand new? No, I don't think I've really tried other than the tubes, which are like very awesome, super soft. Love the tubes. Other than that, I don't think I've tried anything like brand new. So I'd have to say the tubes, the vial tubes. Man, Matt, still waiting to see a drop shot video in the mud holes. No, thank you. Fish and Fix has this cart ready on Tackle Warehouse. I have to order it so my wife won't be home when it arrives. There you go. No, I haven't messed around with the free rig yet. I need to. David, you're back, man? I thought you left me a couple times. You're back? Did you miss me, dude? Did you miss me, man? I know you ditched this channel a couple times. And I've seen you in the streams a couple times, didn't say nothing. Just can't stay away. You better have the first biospawn bait ever made. Favorite finesse rig? Shaky head. Little shaky head. All right. Old Jeff sent a picture on Instagram. Let's check this out. We showed Ray's. See what Jeff's got for us. This is how the Iowa boys get it done. There we go. Little Debo Dink, man. Hey, fish is a fish, dude. Fish is a fish. John says, so with tubes, you have to retie every time your plastic comes off. Are you probably talking about on a jig head? I don't fish them on a jig head. I Texas rig them. So no, just like any other plastic. Hi, Julie. Appreciate you tuning in. Clayton says, where'd that go? What happened here? Clayton says, if you had a small boat with little to no storage, what would be your 5 combos you would have on the deck to use? Okay, I'm not, let me put it there like this. I'm not a tournament fisherman. I don't fish like, this might come out wrong. I don't like fish to get bites. I fish how I want to fish, right? So I might have like 5 cranking rods on deck, right? But we'll go with like my five favorites that I feel I can catch fish with all the time. Well, 3 of them really are in one of my last videos. Swim jig for sure. Crankbait for sure. Some sort of swimming crawl. Shaky head. So we covered the bottom. We got a crankbait. We got a swim jig. Shaky head. Probably a buzzbait. That'd be like my top 5 kind of like favorites that I feel I can go anywhere and catch fish with. Matt, do you use rattles with your soft baits when you're fishing that muddy water, or you gotta just bop them on the head with a bait? It helps to bop them on the head. No, I do use rattles, and I actually gonna have a video coming out here soon on a pretty cool little rattle tool. But yeah, I'm big on rattles and really big on scent. Definitely big on scent. Like when I'm throwing like a skirted jig or even a buzz bait or spinner, it don't matter. Anything I can add scent to, dude, I leave that when that skirt leaves the boat, it's dripping with scent. It's kind of funny, and I've told the story before. I was fishing a swim jig in the grass in the mud holes, and I had 2 rattles on it, and I would soak the skirt with Gulp, and I'd be going down the bank, man. I'd be catching, one after another, and then the bite would stop, and I'd look at the jig, and either the rattles fell off or the scent kind of faded away. And as soon as I fixed one or the other, the bite picked back up. So in that muddier water, man, yeah, I'm a huge believer in scent and sound. 100%. Nope, have not tried the flatworms. I have some, have not used them. I probably could have sold those for like what, $30 pack? Yep. I just text the rig tubes. Fishing that the water that I fish, it's not I'm around cover, so I'm not going to use an open hook. But and I'm sure a lot of guys on the bigger bodies of water, smallmouth and all that, they're using the jig heads. That's just not how I can fish them here. I'd be snagged in trees every single cast. So yeah, I just text the rig them. Well, John says, TJ, love the Picasso jig head. Smartmouth Plus is a great, yep, one of my go-to jig heads, man. One of my go-tos. What you mean, James? What's going on with Carl's new brands and gear? Well, they get new brands all the time over there. It's funny thinking about where they came from when they first started Carl's to where they are now. They got a ton of brands over there now. Ton of brands. Anyone just tuning in, I'm sure you guys can see the code rolling there on the bottom of the screen. If you're a new member, first order, $10 off orders, $25 or more. I've not tried the Procure. I was watching a video from Smallmouth Crush recently. I think he was talking about the Procure. I use Bang Scent. I use Chompers, Gulp, JJ's Magic. What else do I use? Love the coffee scent. That's a good one. It looks like this. Yeah, mainly I use Bang probably the most. Bang and the old JJ's garlic. Ray says, check out the Ventana. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Drop shot weight. It has a rattle built in. No kidding. Check that out. You know what I'm even going to do? Don't forget it. Take a little picture of that, boy. Just look at that handsome dude in there. All right. No playing. David, you didn't have to do that, brother. Appreciate the $10, oh man. And we're about caught up with comments here. We're going to pick a winner for all the stuff here. I'll go over it in a second. We'll pick us a winner. I guess we can do that now so you guys can start entering. If I can remember how to do that. It's been a few weeks. Okay, we got to go to share. So you guys can see what you're going to win. We got some swim baits. We got some Zuki bugs. We got a Copper's top water. We got the Easy Prey. We got some Yum, Money Craws, some Dingers. We got 3 1/2 ounce, the Booyah Mobster swim jigs. We got the One Knocker Booyah lipless, some bruiser baits, super shads, and some dragon tails. All right. All you have to do, let me go to the page. You have to put, the coffee scent, that's from Strike King. You have to go, let me go to the page here. 1 second. Hold on. Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. Giveaway tool. Share. All right, all you have to do is put pound or hashtag tackle. All right. Start collecting comments. That's how you enter. It's all you got to do. Hashtag tackle. Let's go back to StreamYard. Okay, what were the questions? What were you guys asking here? Man, Matt, the new knives are holding up great, dude. Got an eye on another for your collection. The one that I'm looking at is the Para 2 Crew Wear. It's got micarta handles on it, or grips, I guess you could say. And waiting for that one to get back in stock. Usually I buy them over there at Deadwood Knives, and they've been out of stock. But really, the GP knives, really, they're right down the road from me. They do have it in stock. But I know I got it like a 10% off coupon, I think, for Deadwood. So I'm holding out for that one. But they used to be, what do they call that, like a sprint run? But now that's a production run. or a production knife, I guess you could say, and they're selling out fast. That one, and I got to get me a Delica too. And we got about 40 people. 40 people entering the giveaway. And you can hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, or emails in the description. That's how you have to get a hold of me. Give me your address, and we'll ship that out. I could probably do it tomorrow before work if you get a hold of me tonight. So I use crawfish, gizzard, shad, trophy bass. Also, I just wish it wasn't super sticky in the heat. I hear that. I also use Mega Strike. That's some good stuff too. I can't forget Mike's favorite. What was that called? We bought like 5 tubes of it last year. Liquid Mayhem. That's another one. Mike calls it his jelly. Got to have his jelly. That's a good one. I think I'm going to order. What do they call that? Actually, I thought I just put that in my cart too. What do they call that? Bait fuel. Bait fuel. I'm gonna pick some of that up. And I think what I'm going to do with it, I type it in, it don't come up. I know they have it there. Bait fuel. Tackle warehouse. Bait fuel. Go. No results. I know it's there. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do is soak the biospawn. I got the Plano bags. I have one full of vile craws, vile bugs, worms, and all that. I think I'm going to soak those in the bait fuel because I love the biospawn scent. Okay, I mean I would even bottle that up and put it on. I love that scent, but the bait fuel, if I remember, it doesn't have scent, right? So it wouldn't actually change the scent of the biospawn. But I guess it adds. I don't know. I don't know the whole story behind it, but I'm going to try it out. I'll let you guys know if it's any good. But yeah, here we go. Bait fuel is supposed to be clear with hardly any scent. Yeah, I heard like humans, like we can't smell it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe bass can, or maybe there's just no scent to it at all. Maybe it's just a taste thing. I don't really know, but I'm going to find out. So maybe don't waste your money on it. Let me waste my money on it, and I'll tell you if it's any good. But yep, I'm looking forward to checking that out. What do I do with all those bags? I think I already got them in my boat. Yeah, I'm just gonna I might get a couple. I think they have an 8-ounce bottle. I might get a couple of those. I don't know how much you need, but I got like 30 or 40 baits in each bag. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna have to put in there. Might have to get a couple bottles. But we'll play around with that. I'll let you guys know. So here, hook sets are free. You're saying no smell at all, not detectable to us humans. So is this a taste thing then, or is it a smell that only bass can smell? J Bird says, if I eat enough deviled eggs, they will smell. The Exonet is awesome. It's that stretchy material. It's not like Elastex, like the Z-Man, but it's stretchy, So you'll definitely get quite a few fish out of it. Like I said earlier, Big Mike is out of school Friday. Then here on out, we'll be fishing together, hopefully 2 to 3 days a week. That's if all this wind and rain stops. Like I said earlier, working in it all day, I ain't going out fishing that too. I'm like had it up to like here with the wind. David said, just got some bait fuel, have to put it in a smaller container. Just received some today. Okay. What do you mean you got to put it in a smaller container? Comes in a really big bottle or what? Looks like we only got 43 entries. You guys done entering? If you're done, I'll go and pick us winner. All you have to do is put hashtag tackle. There's 83 people on here, only 43 want to enter, which is fine. Better chances for the people that entered. I'll give it 1 minute, and then we'll pick a winner. A couple more there. It hooks lets tell us, man, have you caught any fish with it? Or are we just wasting our money? Hashtag tackle. All right. Just opened yours last night. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll do a video on it. I'm curious myself. Could be a gimmick thing. The only thing I don't like about it is if we can't smell it, I mean, it could just be a bottle of clear jelly. I mean, how do we know, right? How do you really know? I mean, they could really be like flim-flamming us, we wouldn't know. That's the only thing about it. There's no scent to it, you know. Yep, I'll do video. All right, we got 47 entries. Let's pick this winner real fast. Giveaway tool. Here we go, 49. Let's pick us a winner. Draw. Here we go. Bruce. Bruce Nichols, right? You are the winner. Bruce, where you at, buddy? Where you at? You're the winner. Let me see a comment. As soon as I see you, Bruce, I'll stop sharing. Daniel, you are late, buddy. How you been, man? Bruce, I know you're in here, dude. So you're saying a bait can rip a fisherman off? Well, I mean, a bait's a bait. Crankbait or whatever it is, you can still fish it. But with scent, you're thinking you're pouring something on your baits to help you catch fish, and it might just be some clear jelly. It might not be anything in it. I mean, do we really know? Or at least a crankbait or a swim bait or whatever it is, you can at least throw it out, try and catch fish with it. But with a scent, I mean, it could be like nothing. Bruce, where you at, buddy? There he is. Here for sure, my dude. All right, buddy. Message me Instagram, Facebook, email in the description. If you hit me up tonight, I'll get that shipped out tomorrow morning before work. I can stop sharing. All right. Cool. Okay, hook sets are free. What you say here? Yeah, 8-ounce bottle. I think it just leaves a trail of something the fish can detect, but we will have to see if it's legit or not. It's definitely suspect, but it's called attractant, not scent. Gotcha. Makes sense. Cool, dude. I'm game, dude. I'm gonna try it. Buying a couple bottles, and we'll play around with it. Oh, here, Tin Horse said he tried it and said his bite did increase. Okay. I'm down. I'll try it. Cool. Well, tackle junkies, we're caught up in comments. We gave away some tackle. We've been on here an hour, 20 minutes. I do believe my wife's out in the hot tub waiting for me. So I'm going to get off this stream. I really appreciate all you guys and gals hanging with me on this Tuesday evening or Tuesday night. Hope you guys have an awesome week. Catch some fish. I'll have a video for you guys on Thursday. I've been going every other week, so we won't see you guys next week. But the following week, I'll see if I can get old Hank and Debo on here with me. So you guys have an awesome night. Love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, no way. I've seen this before we get out of here. Cox use discontinued. No way. That was funny on that stream with them guys. All right, guys, I'm out. Love you guys.